cannot fully understand my daughter's choices, such as what she saw in your gloom-filled father to have eloped with him. But if you are the result, then she is clearly wiser than I estimated.
Your dear mother, Persephone, is a shrewd woman, Zagreus. More than an equal to your mighty father. I'm pleased to know you've made amends with her and taken new responsibilities within your house. Naturally, I'll continue to pitch in. And I hope that we'll meet again someday.
I have a boon for you here, Zagreus, though just be sure you don't embarrass me.
I know that you are more than capable even without my power, cousin.
Not working yourself too hard of late, are you, Prince Zed? Remembering to take some breaks from time to time and all?
I think I'm managing, thanks, sir. Though, back when you pushed Boldy rather than talk to him, I suppose you didn't have much of a choice, did you?
Well, it was work, you know? Even your father has to work. Of course, I've since retired. But it seems you and he like to keep yourselves occupied. Whatever makes you feel content. You got it.
Thank you, mate.
Good luck up there.
A fly.
Okay, Zach, you and me. We're getting through this now or never. Ready, yeah?
Fan.
I have arrived. Looks like we've got an urgent work-related matter to attend to. I'll send you to the lowest depths.
I'll also do that.
You're reckless, but you're quick. I'm going.
See you, Fan.
Everybody on Olympus, they're still going on about Persephone, queen of the underworld. They had no idea she was down there all along, none whatsoever, cuz. And as for me, now I can deliver you my blessings more officially, I think.
Grandmother, if you don't mind I call you that. Knowing we're related like this fills me with pride. Your power over life. I think I've some of it in me. And I could not have come this far without your help. Please, for everything. This is for you.
Oh, my grandson, how you honor me with this. I am so very grateful that we've met and that you're you, if that makes any sense at all. I have my sisters, but I'd no one else for very long indeed.
Farewell, ladies.
Nice to see my brothers getting on again, just like old times. Well, not exactly like old times, and come to think of it, there always was a bit of tension there between those two, but still, it's better than before.
I can go. You're looking very stately there, Father.
Let us see if the support you're getting from Olympus amounts to anything of use. You bested me. I'll grant you, Zagreus. Care on. Take me home.
Bye.
The master of this realm, Lord Hades, states that death is inescapable. There is considerable credence to his claim.
I'm counting that one as a victory.
What? What?
Zagreus, I'm
Want to be
back.
done.
Mother,
I knew you could do it.
welcome home, Mother. How was your trip? Things go all right with you and Demeter? With Grandmother? Still getting used to thinking of her that way.
You know, it's funny. I think she was so overwhelmed to see me again that maybe something finally changed in her. I always thought she was utterly unyielding. She asked me if I truly came here by choice, and I put her at ease.
Oh, that's a relief. Grandmother can be rather intense, but she's been kind to me and very helpful too. Do you suppose she'll ease up on the whole eternal winter thing there on the surface now that she knows you're safe?
I asked. She told me that she would. Warmth shall return to the surface. Some of the time, at least. Likely on a rigid schedule, knowing her. And perhaps not in the vicinity of our domain. She's not the sort to forgive and simply forget.
At least she forgave. It's good to see Mother's back. Not that I was too concerned, but I was definitely a little concerned.
I shared in that particular concern. And yes, it is good the Queen has once again returned. And she shall have to depart again before we know it, so cherish your time with her, boy.
Zagreus.
Zagreus.
You are back. Pride has been the failing of so many mortals, child, and has brought low members of your family as well. And yet, I am so very proud of you for what you have achieved. I wanted you to be aware of that.
That means a lot to me, Nyx. Though I never could have done any of this without your help. Even after I lashed out at you after I learned the truth about Mother, you never stopped caring for me. And you put yourself directly in harm's way defying Father's will. Why do all that for me?
I am eternally committed to this house. Long before your father came to rule, I was already here. When he arrived, I needed to do everything I could to keep order and establish with Lord Hades an agreeable relationship. But there is one more reason besides that.
To get on better terms with the Olympians. They always used to frown on the underworld, but now that they know us, they seem much more willing to get involved and help with things.
A reasonable guess, and not without some truth to it, but no, my child. My reason for helping you is simpler than that. It is because I love you. You may not be born of me, but I raised you like one of my own, and I have cared for you as I am capable.
Nyx, I love you too. Thank you for everything.
I'm so impressed with what you've managed to accomplish, lad. When I was closer to your age, or the age you appear to be, all I wanted was glory, to be remembered forever. Look where that got me. I'm glad you know better than I did.
So in pursuing glory, you think you lost it? Forgive me here, but I just disagree. I settled a family squabble. You single-handedly turned an entire war.
A foolish war. Glory comes to those driven to excel in worthwhile pursuits. A happy side effect, not a goal unto itself. Though you don't need for me to tell you that.
If not for all your training and advice, I wouldn't have come this far. You prepared me for this. Wasn't that a worthwhile pursuit? Must mean you got some glory after all then, right?
Well, you got me there.
Take care of yourself.
Despite whatever difficulties you've encountered, dear cousin, again and again you have never yielded. I must admit, your strength of will is quite inspiring, for even I have doubts from time to time. It's all the clearer to me why the goddess Nyx spoke so highly of you.
My little grandson, little Sprout. I've thought, if my Persephone's alive, why then, this winter, hasn't it endured for long enough? It's grown to have a certain stubbornness, but I am the goddess of the seasons, Zagreus. Perhaps it's time I changed them once again.
I know this ambrosia originated on Olympus, Lady Athena, though through its long voyage to these depths I trust its savor is more worthy of your grace. No one's ever had a greater cousin, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Zagreus, when Nyx revealed herself to me and I first learned of you, I saw it as an opportunity to bridge the great divide between Olympus and your father's realm. But having had all these glimpses into who you are, it is an even greater honor to have forged this partnership with you.
Thanatos?
How goes it, Zagreus? What do you say we deal some death together, Zagreus? I'll make this quick.
That was my plan.
We'll leave no trace of this. Not bad, Zag. Here. Well, I'm off.
Wish I could do that.
So my professional associate, the fearsome boatman on the river Styx, you got to know him pretty well in all of this, right, cuz? Hard getting through to him, I know, but his heart's in the right place. It's why I'm working with him after all this time.
Little godling, would that I knew every last detail of how you and Thanatos are getting on of late. The notorious incarnate of death and the newly discovered son of Hades fraternizing? It's positively scandalous, I think.
You know, I never knew the pomegranate seeds down in the underworld held such power if not for your mother mentioning it, cuz. In here I thought they were just tasty. That was it.
I am so very moved. I have a daughter once again, and have a grandson too. I thought I felt something when first I met you, but I brushed it off. Just like a fleck of snow.
Guess Mother's off someplace.
You wish to see me once again, my lord? It's been a while since I had an audience with you.
It has. The last time, what was it you said? That there must be some resolution to the matter, as you called it, with my son? Well, it is settled now. Isn't it, boy?
I mean, you're still trying just as hard as ever to prevent me from escaping past the threshold of your realm, so I don't know if I'd exactly call the matter settled, but it does feel different now.
And so you see, I would continue in our mutual good graces, if you please. This house can only function if the upper management is in accord. What do you say?
I say you honor me, my lord. I appreciate you telling me yourself, and I concur that for the good of all the underworld, it is imperative that each of us continue to perform at our full strength.
Then, as you were, dismissed.
You're not too broken up about how things ended between you and Hypnos, are you, Meg?
I'm still in a state of shock. I'll have to pick up the pieces somehow and figure out how to get on with my existence.
Have you tried sulking in the lounge? Goodbye, everyone.
Your grandparents? The Titans, they were called. Long since passed from this world, boy. You have my assurance, however, that you did not miss much in having never met.
I swear, this family.
You tell my Kore, Persephone, that is, the queen. You tell her that her mother sends her warm regards. You tell her that. And you take care of her.
Mine. It's a Marty.
Keep it, son of Hades.
Sometimes I think about the goddess Nyx and how I long for her to be the mother that I never had, cousin. Is it improper that I say such things to you? One would expect I would already have somebody on Olympus, yet it often feels as though I am the mother here.
Ready, Tess. Oh, I've practically lost count how many times you beat me in a row here, Zag.
Hello again there, little godling. Let's get to it,
I'll tell you, nephew, I was quite taken aback to learn Persephone. She was your mother all along. Just disappeared up here one day. Ran off, I figured, as she's got some mortal blood in her. But she was with your father. That rascal is my brother after all.
Some members of the family up here, I know they haven't helped at all, but just don't take it personal or anything, all right? Think of it this way. You've got more of us getting along and talking properly than I have ever seen.
I'm up.
Go on, Hades. Try saying something nice to him for once.
Your contributions to this realm are appreciated.
Instrument of one called Lucifer, I see. I've little to go on about him, but it is clear he knows a thing or two about destruction, is it not?
No problem.
I got you, Zag. Got just the...
Demeter.
I made mistakes raising your mother, Sprout, when she was my Kore. I was blind to the possibility that she could have left me, but I see it now. If you become a parent yourself someday, may you listen more than I.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Red Blood, I really don't appreciate what happened here last time.
You want the usual or what there, boss?
Boy. I'm out of here. It's kind of nice out here.
I should be getting back to my desk, but I suppose the work can wait. It seems I was no match for you this time. You're quite strong.
There. ancient blood. Blood. Fish. Got me a bass.
Imagine, if you will, the underworld prince soon meets one of his typical ignoble deaths.
How? Well, that was interesting.
Hypnos, you're not irreplaceable, you understand? If you don't shape up quickly, someone else is going to have your job.
Oh, I hear you loud and clear, Thanatos. And let me tell you, they will have the greatest job in all the underworld.
I feel like I'm not getting through to you, brother. Well, after the inevitable happens, don't come telling me I didn't try.
Don't worry, I won't.
Well done, Zagreus. You're looking just as well as ever, Zagreus.
Let me know if you need anything. So, are you maintaining better contact now with Uncle Zeus, Uncle Poseidon, and the rest? Oh, and is it all right for me to speak about them here?
I'm certain the superficial messages we have exchanged shall taper off with time. We have always been apart, irrespective of the distance separating us. I know Zeus is content with your mother's version of events. Thus we are at peace, for now.
Wait, what do you mean for now?
I mean only that our family is prone to causing problems for itself. Never content to leave things well enough alone. But if we have little to do with them, their quarrels, or their nonsense on Olympus, it should be of no consequence.
But their family.
Pah.
Achilles, I discovered the hidden aspect of the adamant rail after Lord Zeus himself told me the waking phrase. It's from a winged fellow by the name of Lucifer. Apparently had a bit of a falling out with his Lord Father. Wonder how that worked out for him.
Huh. Perhaps it's from a time even before the Olympians rebelled against the Titans. But I've never heard of any Lucifer, with or without wings. Suggests to me perhaps that falling out of his did not work out so well.
I'll take it as a warning. Even the rail has its limits.
Hi!
So well prepared to take on any...
I know your efforts to come here have repeatedly been thwarted by good kin. However, we have caused such violence in the intervening time that we must take this as a real victory. Let us continue for however long it takes.
What do I get?
Grandson, my daughter, Queen Persephone, she sent me the most precious message, courtesy of Hermes as of late. I'm pleased to hear that you are getting on all right, though I know you're at work. So here.
You'd make a real asset on the hunt, I think. Not that Callisto and I need assistance, though.
Thanatos.
Hello again. Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus.
nephew. Although it pleases me that we here reconnected with your father's realm, just between us, it pleases me even more that you are able to keep sticking it to him. You keep that up, all right? Everyone's saying that the Queen is back. Do you know what that means, short one?
Well, for me at least, it happens to mean quite a bit. I'm her son.
It doesn't mean a thing. We're still here to fight. Though for what it's worth, my mother also was a queen. May yours treat you better than she treated me. Better than I'm about to treat you here.
You spent your hard-earned wealth on my account, dearest? Why, if that isn't just the sweetest thing.
Thank you, boy. Still chilly out here thanks to grandmother.
You are predictable in your arrivals here. Less so during the fight itself. With your youth comes a certain strength, it seems. Such strength, boy.
See you at home.
The underworld prince is getting rather good at this, but let us say he perished anyhow.
I'm back. Huh.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our life.
Zagreus. The latest reports indicate that mortals are fully twice as fearful of ending up in Tartarus as in our last evaluation period, thanks to the destruction you have caused. You are an unseen power in the underworld. Commendable.
Commendable? Me? An unseen power, huh? Surprised you're giving me the credit, Father.
I give credit where it's due. But the mortals? They know nothing of what transpires here. Only rumblings we permit to escape our realm. Rumblings that reinforce their deepest fears about what shall transpire after their demise.
So the more havoc I wreak in the underworld, the more mortals hear about all the unpleasantness, and it makes them fearful of this place. If more of them lead upstanding lives, it'll keep Tartarus from overflowing, I guess.
Precisely. The dead are judged and sent to Asphodel, Elysium, or Tartarus. We keep the process neat and orderly. Everyone gets in, no one gets out.
No one gets out.
There is no problem war cannot sort out.
Did you miss me, little godling? I thought I'd steal away a bit, and that together we might make up for lost time.
I got to make it to a feast in just a little bit here, man, but quickly, take this, yeah?
I'm never quite so busy that I can't make time for family, young man.
How could Lerny do this?
Well, how often do you consult these lists you make? If you're spending too much time just making lists, you're not leaving time to get anything done.
know, I love making my lists. I always illustrate the edges. Each one is unique. That way, anyone who gets to review the work, it's a whole experience, you know? But I guess it does take up a lot of time.
You'll have to work around the constraints of your responsibilities. You do take breaks, don't you? Before and after each break, maybe that's a time to make sure your own list of priorities is up to date.
Wait, my own list of priorities? But you're saying I could just go and make a list for me? Huh. Oh. Whoa.
If that'll be all.
Yusei's doing all right.
If you do ever get the opportunity to spend some time up here, nephew, oh, I shall take you on a grand tour of the surface, from the depths of my seas to the height of Olympus. Sure, maybe not today, or tomorrow, or even the next eon, but sometime we should go.
You ready for me, Zagreus?
You see how easily I tracked you down? Unless you went out of your way for me, that is.
I can't believe it, Mr. Hypnos. How did you do it? All the shapes that have been lining up, they've been moving right along.
You know, you're right. They have. They definitely have. It's pretty hard to notice since they're slow, but I have a keen eye. And so do you. You noticed before I did in this case. What did you say your question was back there?
I asked you how you did it. Got the traffic flow moving a little faster, and it's the sarcophagus things, isn't it? Right down the hall. The shades, they're scared to stand around. That's brilliant, Mr. Hypnos. I'm impressed.
Oh, that, well, really, it was nothing, Dusa. Though, I'll tell you something. It is good to know that you're impressed with me.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Anyway, I'll mark this as resolved.
Mark it away.
Let's cool down that hot head of yours a bit, why don't we, grandson?
Take heed against your father's legion, Zagreus, and take also my power.
Good. Hey, Redblood. I've done a lot of thinking, and I've come to the conclusion that I want you never to speak to me again. Ever. Got that?
I don't know how to respond to what you said without directly disobeying your request, Electo, but for future reference... Fine, I'll bite.
You'll die! There's no use standing here flapping our gums when we could cut to killing one another right away. Come on!
Hi.
Hey, everybody's saying Persephone. She's back? That sounds like a bit of good news there. Isn't that right, hon?
Hey, she is back, and yes, it is good news, thank you. She and I have a lot of making up for lost time left to do, though I think we're off to a pretty decent start.
Well, that's a relief. And you're still here, so I guess you've got more official business to take care of, which means I've still got somebody to taste test for me every now and then. Sure, here.
Really hit the spot.
Life and death, one and the same.
Hope you don't mind if I cut in here, Zagreus. All in Elysium should know of us by now.
I know, right?
Death. You got a lot of them. Buy that.
Gentlemen, I'm back.
You think that you can get through me again, Hellspawn? Come try.
Who are you? A noble attempt.
New piece there.
Am I imagining it, Mother, or has this house been running relatively smoothly as of late? Although I know I must be tempting the three fates by putting it like this.
It is through a concerted effort that the house thus thrives for now, though it shall do so only through continued diligence on your behalf, and that of many others here. It is a good occasion to take brief reprieve, but we need you working to the best of your ability here, Thanatos.
Well, know that I am ever grateful, Mother, and I love you very much. Where would we be right now if not for you? I don't take what you've done for us for granted, nor does anybody here. You rest assured.
Thank you, my son.
Again.
Speak not to me of failure. Failure is the greatest instructor of all. Your existence is a sequence of mistakes. Avoid making the same one twice.
I'll see what I can do.
You getting anywhere yet, man? Because if you're not, it's cool. We've all got time.
I shall bring desolation upon those who wrong you, little sprout.
Found you down there, nephew. Now let's overwhelm your enemies in a typhoon of godly might. What do you say?
Let's get you quickly on your way there, cuz.
The dead must make a rather easy target, wouldn't you say?
Orphe tells me the Queen. She's been settling in just fine down at your house. Must be different having a lady like that around. How's Hades Sr. taking it, if I may ask?
Oh, he's taking it about as well as he's taken anything ever, now that you mention it. Still very much himself, mind you, but still, it's been a welcome change.
Glad to hear it. Orphe always liked singing for an audience more than I did, and it sounds like she's a good one. That one's on me.
Come on, short one. I've been waiting too long for this.
No!
Oof, Splinter zapped you, didn't she? There's lots of witches in your dad's place, huh? Witchcraft must be pretty dangerous for all those mortals up there. Pretty dangerous for you, too.
I am aware.
Nyx was just telling me some more about your early days, my son.
Time to break out of here.